Satnam, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what's happening. Five of Wands in the Tower. I feel like there's some kind of difficult. This tower almost feels like a realization. There might be some kind of difficult realization happening. But interesting, I'm being reminded, but since the whole of reality kind of depends on your perspective or whatever. The drama or the badness associated with the realization um, isn't happening. It's kind of like giving main character energy. Like, even if it is happening, it's kind of like for your best anyway, or something like that, right? So, I feel like there's something about an energy that I feel like you've been struggling with, or that you felt like it might be a certain truth or a certain idea or experience of reality or something that made you feel very much not in control, that you're about to be experiencing maybe in a way of like interesting. I'm still seeing a lot of conflict and drama with that. It's kind of like delving so deep into the conflict or the bad side of things that you break through to the other side of it. If that makes sense. Let's see what's happening. The Hermit. So there's a situation that you feel like you have no control over, or that always leaves you feeling out of control or chaotic, that's about to like lose its grip on you or something. Yeah, the Six of Wands. You're about to have like I'm actually hearing a major victory. I'm not just hearing a victory, but a major victory. You're about to have some kind of major victory when it comes to chaos. I feel like you have brought some kind of maybe order to chaos. You have brought victory to loss or something. I feel like you're about to experience a very good tower, if that makes sense. Like, obviously it makes sense, like a good tower. You can connect the dots. I feel like something is happening in your reality, like not just in your life, but like in your reality, okay? The fabric of your space-time continuum or some shit, okay, is going through this, where you are going through a tower moment. Like it's like your reality is going through a tower, but it's creating, or it's whew, I just got a lot of light. Like, so I just also just saw, like, I just saw Asgard, or I don't know, Atlantis, or I saw Asgard just now. Interesting. Your reality is going through some kind of tower. Your space-time uh, fabric is going through a tower that is creating some kind of major victory for you. This is interesting. Like, the energies I'm feeling is kind of like, it's kind of like I'm experiencing the fabric of your space-time reality or whatever, but I'm also experiencing you separately from it, but I'm very aware that you are that space-time fabric, right? So you're about to have this major victory in regards to like godhood. You're about to have this major victory in regards to Like the tower energy is the energy that like it crumbles empires, you know, like because it's a king falling out of the tower, struck by the divine lightning kind of energy. Like you're gaining some kind of major victory when it comes to like divine intervention, when it comes to divinity, when it comes to overcoming fate or something like that, even, you know. The Two of Cups, ooh. This might even be a case of like you might have been doing everything for love all along. You understand what I'm saying? Like I remember having this conversation where I said something in regards to like my whole awakening actually started because of a search for love. Like I would say like it started because I wanted to feel better or whatever, but like it was out of a search for love. So there is some kind of overriding of fate here. I don't necessarily believe in fate. I feel like fate is something that like if you believe it's going to be like that. So maybe that's the thing you overrode. You know, it's this belief or concept of fate or whatever, okay? But there is something that was really something kept breaking down, like your relationships or your happily ever after energy in regards to your best possible timeline and shit like that, in regards to love, finances, all of the above, has been in a constant experience of chaos, and I feel like you've had this major victory over that. This Two of Cups isn't like usually I would get a lot of like projection or reflection energy with the Two of Cups, but that's just me trying to be all spiritual and not focus on love, you know, like be that like love tarot reader. But I'm feeling a lot of love here. You are coming into contact with, I feel like, listen, this might be taking a little longer than you expected, but you are coming into contact with like that person. You know the movie Hancock, you know, like when they get together, they become weaker. I feel the exact opposite. The more you and I mean, is this like it is this like the more you and this like other being connect with each other energetically and think about each other, or like the more your timelines come into like union with each other, like the more you awaken to your abilities, your powers and shit like that, right? So I feel like I keep forgetting what the start of this reading was about. But it's kind of like the energy is even like that's the victory. Like this victory I feel like that you're experiencing. I'm even feeling a little bit teary all of a sudden. Like I feel like I want to cry. Like from my heart space. This victory is so profound and this love is so profound that you're literally not even gonna be able to remember or comprehend the chaos or the drama or the bullshit you were dealing with beforehand. Like, because I feel like, listen, the tower is no small feat. Yeah, you might have like this might have been like a proper like Greek tragedy love story kind of experience for you, where you felt like you had to actually fucking take on God or the gods or some shit in order to have this happily ever after, in order to have this love. And Yes, no problem. It's yours. You're about to have some kind of like very, very major victory, and I feel like like you receiving this love, you feeling this love, you manifesting this love more and more, experiencing the coming togetherness and the union of it more and more is something that is gonna be opening up experiences for you that you would have never expected, that you would have never um, that you would have never I don't know, even thought of. Okay, and you will not be able to even comprehend uh, anything that was not, that's not this beauty. The sun, look at you, oh my god. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. I was kind of feeling and expecting this energy. But you see, the sun is like the ultimate healing card. Like, the Six of Wands, this is what you're having victory over ultimately, right? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Ten of Cups as well. All the way to the Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Magician. Yeah, like I'm seeing a very cyclical thing, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. It's like you might have continuously even gone from Six of Wands energy to Five of Wands energy, okay? Like, which created this tower. Like, this tower energy that keeps coming up can be either very good or very bad, okay? Depending on how you utilize that kind of energy, right? And I feel like the reason you were going through this cycle, especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to feeling love, feeling safe, feeling, I feel like a lot of your uh, everythingness is anchored and comes from love, right? But this cycle was happening because of this Nine of Wands. And this Nine of Wands, I do have to say, was some kind of, listen, you see this guy has like a bandage. You can't really see, it's a little bit dark, but yeah, there you can see. He has like a band-aid around his head, okay? He hit his head very hard. Something happened. There was some kind of like skewed consciousness, or it might have even been like this, might have even been the illusion. The illusion all along was that you were a victim. The illusion all along that you were going through some kind of sacrifice. The illusion all along that you were ugly, you were unlovable, you will never heal. The illusion all along that you had to heal, that you, something like that. Like, like nothing was ever actually wrong. Okay, so I feel like that's what this Nine of Wands was. It's this like this misunderstanding, misconception of how powerful your higher self actually is. Like, did you really think your higher self was going to send you here and have you have to alchemize bullshit that isn't yours? Like, think about it. Like, truly now, come on. Like, really. Like, do you really think your higher self would allow some shit like that? If you have experienced the gangster side of your higher self, you know that that is bullshit. That is not the case, right? So, you are about to have a very big, very major victory over yourself, over some kind of like spiritual head injury that kept you in a cycle of chaos, forgetfulness, blah blah, okay? And I feel like this is coming attached with this love. Excuse me. It's coming attached with this other being that I feel like the reason why you feel like your powers are activating with this person, or the closer you become, etc., blah blah blah, is because it's literally missing pieces coming together. You're literally two sides of the same coin kind of energy, okay? So this is beautiful. This is crazy. Like you finally had victory over, I kind of even want to say, the divine aspect that was against your happiness. You might have felt once again like that was at some point an issue you had. But again, it wasn't the divinity, or it wasn't fate that was cruel or anything. It was simply your perspective or your understanding of what was happening with you, okay? You're a god. What do you mean? Yes, okay, the gods have like crazy traumatic origin stories, but not really, because nothing is really traumatic to a god. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. That was your reading. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, donating. If you're interested in purchasing beautiful, very high quality crystal bracelets and necklaces, the link is in the description box down below. Please do consider subscribing to my membership part of the channel as well. And yeah, I guess that's that for tonight. I'll see you again for another one tomorrow, guys.